Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second degree Reiki practitioner. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. All my links are down below. If you're watching me live, you can take a look at the chat list. It is there, or I should say, the links are there as well for you. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you're watching this after the live stream, yes, you too can be part of the free mini readings here that I do on my channel for my subscribers only. So all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, remain subscribed to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and then you will be notified the moment that I do a live reading. Now, today, I'm only going to be focusing on the first 7 subscribers. And of course, if we have any of the subscribers that are members, I'll take you in as well. And I'll squeeze you in at number 8 or number 9, whomever may show up. But I'm only taking the first 7 subscribers. So just so you know, haven't taken a look at who's here yet, but I do want to say welcome, happy holidays, intuitive friends. December 1st. Wow, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay. Now, don't worry if you are not up on the first 7 people who hurried up and got on the list today. No worries. I will be back tomorrow. Okay. So I'll be back during the whole entire week. So it's okay if you don't get on the list today. Tomorrow, I'll be coming back. I'll be doing free readings for the rest of the week. Okay. That being said, remember, intuitive friends, that I'm only taking the first 7 subscribers. Please make sure that you weren't here yesterday. If you were here yesterday and you got a reading, then I'm not going to add you to the list. But what you can do is you can share my YouTube channel link with your friends, family, and loved ones and have them come over and also share in the live readings. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let's see who's here. And I'm going to start writing down everyone on the list. Hello, Nettie. Welcome, Nettie. You are at number 1. Welcome, Nettie. Monica, hello. By the way, Monica, I added you to the list yesterday. I know you didn't get a reading, but I'm just saying, you were like, I guess I'm too late, and you left. And I was like, no, we still have room for you. But thank you so much. All right, so we have Nettie at number 1, Monica at number 2. Remember, intuitive friends, I'm going to read in the order that you've come in here on the list. Okay, so Monica, you're at number 2. Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Patricia Alvarez, welcome. You're at number 3. Number 4, we have Rose Quartz. I don't think I gave you a reading yesterday, Rose Quartz, right? No, I don't think so. No. So I'm adding you here to the list, my dear. Rose Quartz, you are at number 4. Remember, intuitive friends, I'm only doing 7 readings. 7 subscriber readings. Sky, hello, Sky, welcome. Sky, you are here. At number 6, we have Rito Bin A Roy. Hello, Rito. Welcome back. You're at number 6. And at number 7, ooh, perfect timing. Happy holidays, everyone. We only have one more spot open. Okay, so only one more spot open. All right, so for today's session. All right, awesome. Yes, all of you are here. So we have Nettie at number 1, Monica at number 2. We have Patricia Alvarez as number 3. We have Rose Quartz at number 4, Sky at number 5, Rito Bin Roy at number 6, and then we have one spot open. Okay. But of course, as I said, if I have members that come through, I will be adding them to the list. But first 7 here that are subscribers, you are already added to the list. So welcome, intuitive friends. Yesterday we had a very long session, but it was a real good one. All right. So it is a new list. Obviously, if you were here yesterday, I'm not going to add you to the list, but remember, intuitive friends, it is a free 5-minute mini reading. It's general, okay? It's what may be potentially unfolding for you, and I want to review all the important elements here of the guidelines here on this live. Number one being that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, please read the legal disclaimer. I will be reading the legal disclaimer in a few minutes, but it is down below in the description box as well as in the chat. Number two, I will call you in the order that you've appeared on the chat list. The legal disclaimer is as follows. These messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only, and are not replacements for getting licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, or legal advice. That being said, healing journey, guess what? Healing journey, I don't think you were here before, right? No, you weren't here yesterday. You are the last person. You made it in the nick of time, at the nick of time. I'm not answering any questions, personal questions. I leave those for the super chat. So if you want to take part in the super chat, you can do that. And then that's where you will have an opportunity to either, I'm doing a super chat. Yes, healing journey, you're on the list. Okay. Hold on, give me a second. Healing journey. Okay, healing journey, you're on. All right. Yeah, no, I don't I don't, if for my free readings, I don't answer personal questions. Okay. So the reading is now closed, intuitive friends. Wait, let me remove this. There we go. Okay. Closed reading, close session. Unless it's a person from my membership, and then of course I'll yeah, so I do readings for personal questions, but those are for the super chats that say at the top, you'll read them, it'll say super chat live, you ask and I answer, and then I give you open-ended examples of questions that you can use, and then we go and we dive deep into those questions. Okay, so yeah. All right, intuitive friends, welcome. Welcome to another session of Lexa Tarot Live. We are going to be, hello Bev, how are you? Everyone is in for an amazing reader. Lexa's reads are spot on. Oh, thank you, Beverly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please note, intuitive friends, the mini readings are 5 minutes. If you want to extend your time, or when you extend your time, you end up getting more clarity. If you want to do that, you can. No obligation, but if you would like to, that does require either a super sticker or a super chat. It's still going to be what may be potentially unfolding for you. Okay, so the question does not change. That's my free question of guidance. Okay. That being said, Nettie, let's jump into my nail art. You guys like my nail art? Thank you. Well, I mean, when I'm doing the live, that's all that I show, so I might as well make sure it's, nice and festive. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Nettie, thank you for being here. Nettie, just a reminder here that these messages, Nelly, are for entertainment purposes only. Let's see what may be potentially unfolding. Now, these messages may resonate now. If they don't, they may resonate at a later time, okay? So let's see, Nettie, what's coming through for you. what may be potentially unfolding here for you, Nettie. It says win-win outcome forecasted. Very, very nice card already popping out for you here, Nettie. Win-win forecast, win-win outcome forecasted. This is well. First of all, it's a full moon in Libra. Okay, you may either be in an air sign, or you may have an important air placement, or this could be connected to either a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Now, when outcast is forecasted here, it's about you really being highly committed to something, highly committed to balancing something off, highly committed to making sure that things stay on an even keel. Maybe you're highly committed here in ensuring that whatever was unfair, okay, that maybe you're working towards, asking the universe, maybe you've been praying, asking for assistance. But I'm also feeling here that the scales of justice here with this Libra energy is very much focused on one or two things. If you felt like something was unfair in the past or recent past, where you felt like, wow, I should have fill in the blank, whatever that blank may be, there could be one or two things happening. Number one, whatever it is that was done unfairly, okay, to you, the person may be experiencing some type of karma right now at this moment in time. This could also be divine justice. This could also be talking about a court case. If it's talking about a court case or anything having to do with cases, documents, files, and things of that nature, this is giving you a thumbs up. Like things seem to be moving in a direction that's very positive for you. Okay. So a win-win outcome forecasted here. Things are moving in your direction. They're moving in your favor. Whatever is not, this is also coming across, like I said, divine justice. So especially if you feel like something was not right, or someone may have said or done something on purpose, or whatever that is, it's as if the universe is taking care of it. It could be, again, through maybe in a legal way, maybe something here in the 3D world. But if it's not here in the 3D world, it's coming up as karma. Okay, so divine justice may be taking may be at the forefront here. Now, Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus influences the areas of romantic love and non-romantic love. It also influences self-love, value. It also influences here luxury. Okay, so luxury items, gifts, okay, as well as finances and resources. If you are going to sign a contract, always double check the fine print. If there's anything that you're signing, just make sure that everything is where it needs to be. But yeah, let's see what else is unfolding here for you. You have here the Three of Wands. I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Okay. And you also have here the Wheel of Fortune. Ta-da! There you go. Wheel of Fortune here. Validation, confirmation. Something is spinning in your direction, and whatever this spinning may be, it's spinning in your direction in a way that you are going to benefit here in some way, shape, or form. The Three of Wands energy is waiting for the right opportunity to come so that you can grab the opportunity and make something happen, so that you can stabilize something that inspires you. Okay. Three of Wands is also alliances and partnerships as well. This could be a group effort, or maybe there are some resources or people that may be coming in your direction to give you a helping hand. But the Three of Wands says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. Okay. So there you go. Oh, the lights. Here you go. You should be able to see it there. There you go. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. I mean, gorgeous here, because Jupiter is known as a planet of good luck and expansion. And so the Wheel of Fortune is saying it's bringing something around, back around, but better. maybe an opportunity that you felt that was lost before, it may be rolling back around. This could also be something very kind of like what you weren't expecting. You weren't expecting to see something, you weren't expecting for something to land on your lap. And sure enough, there may be a potential here of that unfolding. Wheel of Fortune has a lot to do with your energy. So, whatever you focus on is what you may be bringing into your energy field. So, Wheel of Fortune is like the universe saying, I'm going to spin the energy that you are casting out into the universe. So, if you're casting fear, doubt, and worry, that's what's going to come around because that's the energy that that's what you're putting a lot of your energy in. But if your energy is very much focusing on being optimistic, listening to your inspiration, your passion, moving with a sense of purpose, doing your due diligence, then all those ingredients here are saying, okay, the universe is saying, all right, good. So we're going to spin something really positive here. And again, listen, it says here, I trust whatever the universe brings me. So there's also this sense of faith, this sense of surrender, okay, where you're not stressing, or like I say, you buy all the ingredients for the cake, you put the cake mix in a pan, you put it in the oven. You can't be opening the oven door every 2 seconds, because if not, the cake is not going to bake. So this is a sense of you saying, listen, I'm going to leave it in the hands of the universe, creator, higher self, or whichever religious or spiritual beliefs that you may have. And it's like, the universe is going to respond in kind. So whatever energy that's flowing out of you is the energy that will be coming back. Okay. This could be also kind of like getting, especially with the fact that it says a win-win outcome. This could also be like, and I'm not saying that you should do this, okay? So I'm just giving you examples, because sometimes people think that like the opportunity is going to come wrapped in the way that they think it's going to be wrapped, and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it could be just like you have a whim. For example, like maybe you're like, oh, let me play a scratch off, or let me go play lotto or something. I don't know, just an example. And you may hit the jackpot, or you're like, oh, maybe there's a work raffle, right? And you're like, oh, let me just see, let me just do it. And then it's like what you least expect, kind of like, boom, you have a beautiful opportunity. So again, those are just some examples there, okay? But let's see here what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for you? And you have here, yeah, taking chances, exactly what I was talking about. You may want to take a chance if you are intuitively guided, if you are passionate about it, okay? If there's something like you're kind of like, you know what, let me, I'm in the mood. You know how sometimes, people wake up and they're just like, oh, today I'm in the mood to whatever, okay? Whatever that fill in the blank may be. That may be you taking a chance, but it's not just an ordinary chance. It's a chance connected to what you feel intuitively inspired to. There's a sense of motivation. There's a sense of fire, of passion, maybe of even creativity. Maybe you're like, you wake up one morning, you're like, oh, today, I want to create this amazing project, or I want to, whatever it is, that inspiration or that muse. This is the moment. Now, what's interesting is you have the Three of Wands energy here, but you also have here the number 3. Okay, so you may be seeing multiples of 3. For example, threes, sixes, or nines. 0303 says here, take a moment to observe people around you, your environment, and your health. This is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any future issues. Okay, so it's time for you to pay attention, because there's something here that you can spin in your direction. Win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, this also says here, prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being, especially if something as like winning something all of a sudden, or something moving in your direction. Just be mindful here that people don't start coming to you or towards you, because now all of a sudden you are, going through some really positive times, so make sure that you maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being, and that could be your mental health, emotional health, physical health, energetic health. That being said, Nettie, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much, Nettie, for stopping by. Don't forget to drop a rose in the comment section and here in the chat if these messages resonated for you. Up next, we have Monica, but before I jump into Monica's reading, for those of you who are here, welcome. Please know that the list is already closed. I already have my 7 subscribers, unless you are a member. If you're a member, I'll squeeze you in today. But if not, come back tomorrow, because tomorrow I will be channeling more messages. I think I'm going to start tomorrow, maybe around this time as well. But just make sure that you have your notification bells on, okay? That being said, intuitive friends, if you're not part of the channel, you should be. If you would like to be part of these subscriber readings, don't forget, subscribe down below in the subscription button and tune in. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Up next, we have Monica. And Monica, thank you so much for your super. Greatly appreciated here. Hello, Zach. Hello, Lisa. Have a wonderful evening, Nettie. I'm happy that you have found this beneficial. Again, if it doesn't resonate now, it maybe resonates. So something seems like it is improving for you. So that is really good. That being said, Monica, welcome. Welcome, Monica. Thank you so much for tuning in. And of course, thank you so much for your super. So Monica will be having a super reading. Now, for those of you who don't know what that may look like, now you're going to be able to see what that may look like, okay? So let's take a look here, Monica. What may be coming through for you? What may be potentially unfolding for you in whatever area this may be in regards to. So let's see what may be potentially unfolding. Something flipped over here and it says nothing will come of this situation. Okay, this is about adjustments being made. Okay, so nothing is going to be coming from a situation until you adjust or fix or steer something here. Okay, there's a sense here of adjusting certain type of expectations and allowing yourself to surrender to the process of the unfolding here. Okay, so it's as if, and I don't want to say something is on pause, but something may feel as if it is on pause. Okay, void, of course, moon is that energy here. It's more of a reflective energy. It's more of this energy to kind of like step back and see what's going on, assess, observe. That's the energy that I'm getting here with the void course moon. Now, of course, we're going to jump into the reading and see what else is coming through for you. If I were you, I would take a look also at the void of course moon, when that may happen in 2026. Okay, so there may be I don't know, maybe something connected to that course of moon, void of course moon. I think it doesn't happen often. I think there's just like rare moments it happens throughout the year. There may be something there connected to that. All right, let's take a look here, Monica. Give me more clarity here on nothing will come of this situation. Let's get more clarity here. Oh, okay. So you have here dog. I was going to put it in. But you see, you saw that? Journal. Yeah. And again, you know what? Let me take all 3 of these, all 4, the 4 that flipped over. You have dog, the journal, the fish, and the stars. Okay. First and foremost, dog is about the loyalty here. Okay. You may be very loyal to a specific project that you may be working towards, or to you finding more information or more clarity about something. There's a sense of being dedicated, your work ethic, your focus, okay? You're being committed and loyal to finding out more information, more knowledge about something. Whatever this something is, okay? Whether it's that you're working on something, like I said here, with this void course of moon, or whether it's, again, adjusting your expectations around something. But whatever this something is coming across that is very positive. Fish is here. Fish in the Lenormand card is about wealth. It's about abundance. It's also about the freedom, the flow of something. So you may feel a little bit at times like you're like going against the current on something, but it's saying here that may not be the case. You may be either overthinking, critically overthinking about something, like you're looking too much into something. But you may be here very much in the flow of whatever it is. Okay, this flow in fish has a lot to do with abundance. Okay, also the freedom of flowing into or allowing things to flow as well. Okay, not to try to hold on or hang on to a fixed expectation or a fixed mindset, like, oh, it has to go this way. Okay, that is like micromanaging and trying to have an expected outcome. So this is talking about letting that loose, loosening the reins on that a little bit, and just, again, more knowledge, more focus, more, taking a look at the fine print of things and the ins and outs of something here. Okay, it may require you to learn something new or to review something. Okay, this is a person that's studying something or someone that is writing something so they don't forget. And that may be something here that is super important for you. Okay, to write down or jot down. You may have I don't know, maybe you've been wanting to write some affirmations for yourself, or that you have a journal, okay, or that you're writing something or creating something. But this fish here is very, very positive because it does talk about that sense of abundance and wealth. So, that is something that's coming through. And the stars, the universe, okay, fate, destiny, okay, it's as if whatever this is that you are either working on or will be working on, or again, coming down the home stretch about whatever this commitment is, this sense of loyalty and dedication, okay, it's something that it's like in your stars. I wouldn't be surprised if whatever this is, make probably shows up on your astrological chart, because it's coming across like that kind of like mid-heaven type of energy. That you're very bonded to something that you feel really connected to here. So this is very beautiful. And by the way, the fish and the stars are very, very positive energies. Okay, so they're, really, really good. So let's see here what's coming through. Give me more clarity here on the dog and journal. You could also have like a friend read over something or take a look at something, maybe like a rough draft or something like that, because dog is also coming across as a friend, right? This could also be your ethereal friends, your spiritual guides, as well as star is also here. So your spiritual guides inspiring you to move in a direction, to let go of worry and fear so that you can manifest that which you are either working on, thinking on wanting to move in a direction towards. So very, very, very positive. All right, let me get more clarity here between the dog and the journal. And let's see what's coming through here for you. All right. You have blowing kisses, okay? Unconditional love. You're pouring a lot into something that you are creating. Okay, you're pouring a lot of unconditional love into something that you're creating. And what's beautiful about this card of blowing kisses is whatever energy you're giving into something, into a project, into an idea, into studying something, into exploring an avenue or exploring something new, the more that you are giving positive energy to or being optimistic about, the more that that energy is being returned or being, kind of like projected in return. So especially if you are moving through something right now with a sense of an attitude of gratitude, it's as if the universe is giving back to you as well. It's like It's like, for example, blowing kisses from heaven or something like that, blowing kisses from the ethereal. All right. So again, it's giving me that beautiful energy there with that. So like I said, there's something here that you're very dedicated towards. It's going to bring sooner or later. Okay. So I don't know where or what this may be specifically in what area, but sooner or later it will give you, or it will kind of bestow upon you some type of blessings here. Okay, let's get the fish and the stars. The fish and the stars. Ooh, interesting. The fish and the stars, and you have opportunity and perseverance. See, it's very much connected to something that you're creating. I said that at the top of the reading. It's coming up again. But here you go, opportunity and perseverance. Whatever this is may seem a little bit rough, or you may feel it's a little bit rough, especially with the fact that you have nothing will come of the situation, or that you feel, you in your mind, you're thinking like nothing is happening, nothing is moving. But again, there's this sense of reviewing something, taking a look at something, observing something. Um, and then it will flow with time. Okay, because, and by the way, like I said, these two cards are very positive. So whatever it's going to flow, it's going to flow with abundance and wealth. It could be flow, free flowing. You're going to feel very natural. It's going to come very natural to you. And I feel that that's the reason why your guides are saying, like, don't stress so much about whatever this may be. And sure enough, you have spirit here. Look at that. It says opportunity, perseverance, but it says conquest, like you're trying to conquer something, explore something, create something, put your flag on something and say, I did it. I did it. It's mine. I created it. I built this, right? So conquest is here, but it also says spirit. And again, I mentioned that at the top of the reading, where I feel like it's like your spirit, the spirit realm, your ethereal, your guides are guiding you here in some type of way, shape, or form. And sure enough, you are tapping into the potential that you have within you. So whatever this may be, it's looking good. It's looking like it's moving. It's looking like it's going to be moving soon. If you feel that it's not moving at the pace that you would like, okay? So let's see here. What else is coming through for Monica? What may be potentially unfolding? And you have here kite, vacation. You see, whatever this is taking its time. And whatever this is that is being created, that's being shaped, okay, no need to rush it. And it's funny because I feel like this has come through, this message has come through for you before. But just in case you wanted to see what this is about again, and there we go, we have fish again. You have fish twice in this reading. So it's about abundance, but it's also about free flowing. Okay, yin energy is receptive energy. It's the energy that you allow things to flow to you. Now, I'm not saying that you don't need to put in the work. Of course, work and dedication, passion, perseverance, being very loyal and committed to whatever this is, perseverance is going to be key. But there is also a very spiritual element to whatever this is. And it may be that, again, you may feel like it's taking a while, but in reality, there's a reason here. There's a reason behind, look, time to act, okay? There may be kind of like this, okay. I'm trying to, all right, so you got more here. So here with time to act, I feel that this is you. You're like, roar, by the way, you have the lion here, Leo energy, fire sign. So you may have some type of placement here. You may be feeling like there's something that you want to hurry up and get to. Okay. It's like, hurry up. I want to get to it. Could be something that you've been working for a very long time. It is looking towards the left-hand side, as well as this kite. The fish is also pointing to the left. So whatever that, and these fish here are also pointing to the left. Okay. Now, what's pointing to my right, and the right is about the near future, is this ant. So again, there is this sense of like some type of either tension or like stressing about not something not moving, but it will with time. You do have here, it says scales. It says keep your life in balance. There's also another card behind this, but scales, okay? Now, okay, no, that one doesn't have a sign, but yeah. So it says scales. There may be something here connected to an air sign. Okay, so you have fire, you have air, you have water. So far, you have a lot of the elements here, but scales, bringing something back into balance. And you have hills, obstacles to overcome, validation, confirmation of what I was just talking about that ant. Okay, take your time. Don't rush something here. Allow yourself to be inspired by your muse, okay, your own inspiration. Have a healthy work balance where you are, yes, putting your heart and soul into something, into the creation of something, but know when you need to take a moment to relax, okay? All right, because when you are under a lot of stress, that could cloud your mind, especially with the fact that we have scales here. So making sure that things are at an even keel. Remember, moderation is key. Okay. All right, let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh, by the way, hold on one second. I just saw this act a little weird. Oh, by the way, we have, oh, Patricia. Thank you so much for your super. All right, let's see, Monica, what else is coming through? Let's get more clarity here. What may be potentially unfolding? There's something that is unfolding in a very nice way, in a very, it's like whatever this is needs to be created in the energy of calm, cool, collected, of optimism, of attitude of gratitude, of, just there's a sense of ease, right? That I'm getting here of whatever this is. But then I'm getting this counter energy of like wanting to speed things up. Okay. And this is saying, go with the flow of something here. There's a reason. What the reason may be, I don't know what the reason is. I feel that there's something behind the scenes that you are not able to see. We're not able to see from the ethereal. You have the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you may at times feel a little bit disillusioned by something here. Four of Pentacles says, I am, ooh, see, I trust I am always safe and protected. Remember, the Four of Pentacles is hanging on to something that's very, very near and dear to your heart, something that is very valuable to you. Okay. So the Four of Pentacles is guarding something. Okay. It's holding something to your heart. But it could also be that you're holding on to something so tightly that you're not giving it room to breathe. You're not giving it room to grow. You're not giving it air. Okay. You got to give it some air. You got to, at times take a little bit of that mental vacation, physical vacation, energetic vacation of whatever this is, because whatever this is super important to you. It's very valuable to you. Okay. But this value, just because, okay, because it's coming across like, yes, it's valuable to you, but just because you find it super valuable doesn't mean that you have to hold on to something so tightly. you know it's like water, right? When you see a water stream, it looks so beautiful, right? And you want to grab it, you can't grab it. You got to admire it, you got to look, you got to observe, you got to assess, but in a different way. And so that's how this is coming across for you. Okay, trust that you are being supported, because I feel here, especially with the fact that you have stars here, that at times you feel like, I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if this is moving in the right direction. There's this like a little bit of anxiety and getting very caught up in some fire energy. Now, remember, fire energy, at its positive is the inspiration and the passion. In its area where it's not as positive is impatience. It's losing your patience a little bit quicker. Okay. Getting a lot of irritated easily because something is not moving in the way that you want or in the speed that you want, or in the manner that you want, okay? But your guides are saying here, listen, we haven't forgotten, we're here, we're helping. Just go with the flow of this journey, okay? Last but not least, oh, my voice is like getting a little hoarse. Last but not least, Monica, let's see. But whatever this is beautiful, like I said, because those fish, it came out not once but twice. And you have star. Okay, continue to manifest. Make sure that you do your meditations so that you're able to hear your higher self. Any guidance that may be coming through for you, okay? Let's see what else is coming through. And you have here high vibes. You see, you need to remain optimistic. Do not lose hope or whatever this may be. Okay. 1144. You may be seeing the numbers 1 or the numbers 4. You may also be seeing the number 2s and 8s. Okay. So 1s, 2s, 4s, and 8s. There may be sign symbol synchronicities with those numbers. I said it before, but just in case you doubted, I'm not saying that you did, but look, it says divine blessings. See? The stars, the ethereal. And what does it say here? I trust I am always safe and protected. That's where your mind needs to be always saying to yourself. And this may be a really nice mantra for you to say to yourself over and over again. Okay? So there you go. I trust I am always safe and protected. That's a really nice daily affirmation. It says love. Okay, by the way, again, you have abundance. You have divine blessings, abundance, grand opportunities. I'm telling you, you're working on something, you're looking at something, creating something. It's big. I keep saying it. It's going to bring you some type of abundance in some way, shape, or form. If it's not tangible abundance, which it could very much be wealth, money, income, side income. It could be abundance and prosperity in different ways, in other ways. Okay. It says love, ta-da, validation, confirmation. I said that at the top of the reading, unconditional love. You're giving something a lot of unconditional love. Love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner. You see where it says they're just around the corner? I told you, you feel as if something is not moving fast enough. And your guides are saying, don't worry about the speed of something. Worry, not even worry, just focus on making something from the heart that you feel like, you're very passionate towards. And as a muse, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a published author. Okay. And my genre is poetry. I wrote for 3 years before I actually published my book. So I wrote consistently, and there are times I took breaks because I was there were moments I was having like writer's block, but it took me 3 years. At the end, it made sense. I didn't want to rush what I was creating, so I allowed myself to go with the flow of my muse, and this is exactly what I'm feeling here for you. So I'm really interested to see what this may be about. It says here, love, joy, and new happiness are just around the corner waiting for you. What's coming is beyond anything you've imagined. A rare opportunity or an exciting encounter with like-minded souls that will far exceed your expectations. Trust that something incredible is on the way. There you go. Validation, confirmation, very clear here in case I know I felt like I was repeating myself time and time again here, but that is what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks keep saying. All right. That being said, Monica, thank you so much for joining. And of course, Monica, thank you for your super. I greatly appreciate it. I hope this has given you some type of clarity. Relax, take it easy. Okay, go with the flow of your inspiration and your muse, as well as, again, you might need to take a step back from something for a little bit because you do have your vacation. You may need to take a step back, give it some time to, for you to unwind, relax, get yourself back centered, and then look at something over again. For example, here as seen in the journal. Okay. All right, Monica, thank you so much for your super, and I greatly appreciate it. Up next, we have Patricia. But first, for those of you who are joining me now, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot. I am a second degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. If you are interested in taking part in these readings, well, number one, you need to be a subscriber. Number two, turn on your notification bell and all alerts. If you don't turn that on, you're going to miss me every time I come on, or you're going to come in late, right? So that is super important. That being said, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and then you're going to be notified when I'm here. Okay. Take a look down below in the description box. There you will see my credentials, my client testimonials. And for those of you who may be interested in a private reading, that is there as well. That being said, my current subscribers, welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. Don't worry if you're not on the list today, I will be coming up throughout the whole entire week. So no worries. You missed me today. We have tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and so forth. Okay. So no worries about that. Just make sure again that you turn on your notification bell and all alerts. That being said, welcome everyone. Up next, we have Patricia. After Patricia, we have Rose Quartz, followed by Sky, followed by Rito, followed by Healing Journey. And if we do have someone here who is part of the membership club, then I will add you as number 8. But if not, then that is the list for today. Okay. So let me just put this really nicely back and neat, and then let's jump over here. Let's say hi to who's here. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Zach. Welcome. Okay, so Healing Journey wrote, from the last reading you did for me, my ex broke no contact and texted me. Happy Thanksgiving. Crazy. What? That is super interesting. That I want to say something like that had come out in your reading, if memory serves me right. I never remember the readings, but I have a feeling that was very much present there. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, so that was interesting. Zach, hello. Lisa, hello. Monica, hopefully that made sense. So, Shirley Silver Fox, hello. Debbie Cox, hello. Yeah, I already closed the session, but no worries. Patricia, Healing Journey. Okay, all right, no worries. Let's see who's up next. All right, so we're done with Nettie. Up next, we did Monica. Up next is Patricia. Okay, Patricia, thank you again for your super. So after Patricia, we have Rose Quartz. After Rose Quartz, we have Sky. After Sky, we have Rito. After Rito, we have Healing Journey. Okay, remember I said I was only taking 7 subscribers today. Okay. Again, if I do end up having a member that pops up, then I will give that member a free reading as well. So I'll add it to number 8. But other than that, these are the 7 readings that I'll be doing today. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. Patricia, welcome. Thank you so much for your super. Patricia, let's take a look here at what may be potentially unfolding for you. Remember, Patricia, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. After Patricia, we have Rose Quartz, followed by Sky, followed by Rito, and last but not least, Healing Journey, okay? All right, Patricia Alvarez, let's see what may be coming through for you. Oh, what was that? Oh, you said a miracle would happen in the fall. Yep. I said something unexpectedly. Is that what it was? There you go. That's the surprise. Interesting. All right. Patricia Alvarez. Let's see what may be potentially unfolding for you. I want to say The sky that I just called, I'm so sorry, Patricia. Give me a second because I see that there could be, is there just one sky here? Hold on. Hold on. There was another sky. Was there another sky? Hold on. Because I have sky here, but no, this is sky. Okay, so there's a second sky that came in, but this sky that's on my list is not it's not sky key 444. Okay, so it's not you sky. It's sky. And let me write this down because I'm like, hold on, this doesn't look right. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. I have two people that have this is sky dash QJ5NZ. Okay, so sky dash QJ5NZ, you're after rose quartz. Okay, the other sky, no, we already closed the reading. We already closed the session. Okay, sorry for the misunderstanding. But I see that I have two people with the same similar username. Okay. All right, Patricia. Now we're gonna be focusing on your reading. Okay. All right, this is it. Patricia Alvarez. What's coming through? What may be potentially unfolding for you at this moment in time? What may be potentially unfolding for Patricia Alvarez? Patricia Alvarez. Ooh, that was interesting. That flipped up by itself. We have here, okay, I see two. So I'm going to take out these two that are popping up, okay? So we have spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And then we have nothing will come of this situation, okay? Something may feel, and it's interesting because it was doing this, as if this one is first and then this one. So let me honor it in the way that it popped. So let's take a look at this. So Patricia, you may feel, interesting, this card just came out a little while ago for someone else, but you may feel like something is not moving. You may feel a little bit nostalgic or melancholic is what I'm getting here. Also, like, feeling wise, you may be feeling like, okay, when is something moving? When is something changing? Um, you know, there's this sense of like either you feeling like something lacks momentum or there could actually be um this energy here where you're like waiting. There's like because I'm getting here like the loading symbol, like when you're waiting for something to load or waiting for something, like that, because I'm getting that symbol over and over again. So there may be something that you may feel that it's stalling or hasn't gotten or landed on your lap yet. Okay, but this is talking about you needing to surrender to the process of something here. Okay, we'll find out more information about that in a minute, but I do want to mention this. The reason why, or perhaps, right, potentially, the reason why something may feel like it's like maybe even like the hanged man energy in tarot here, Patricia, is because there needs to be an equal energy spiritually as well as practical. It's as if, because first of all, you have Pisces here. It's as if this scale here is saying, you may be tipping too much in one direction. I don't know which of the two, but it feels like you're tipping more in one direction than the other. And when we tip too much in one area than the other, then it's as if energetically there has to be some type of compensation. How can we bring something back into balance? So whether you may be tipping too much into spirituality and maybe not enough in the yang energy, which is pushing something forward, putting in the work, the effort, and the consistency in something in the 3D realm, or it could be the other way around. Maybe you're putting way too much effort, you're working nonstop in something, and there's a lack of faith, a lack of the spiritual elements here, the yin energy, so to speak. Okay, so this is talking about this being very important for you to balance off both your yin energy, which is your receptive energy, the energy of sitting at rest and allowing things to flow to you. The things that could be flowing to you is maybe new ideas. It could be advice from your higher self. There could be an awakening. There could be an aha moment, an epiphany, many different ways. Okay. But it's talking about this sense of balance right now that is needed. Okay. Let me see, what is this? Nothing will come of the situation. Void, of course, moon. And again, I'm feeling a lot of like reflection here. So it could, especially if you've been thinking about something a lot lately, and it's like consuming your thought process, your energy, and it's like you're not moving towards something. Again, that could be that energy here as well. All right, let's take a look here, Patricia. Give me more clarity here on nothing will come of this situation. Yeah, there's a new beginning that's coming. Something new is coming. You may either start seeing something now or feeling or experiencing something now. And if you haven't, it's on its way. Now, what I'm getting here with this is that there's some sense of either learning something or becoming aware of something here, which may be the reason that I was getting that yin energy also. Pay attention to your intuition. Okay. The information or the piece of information or detail may be small, but it's important. So allow yourself to tune in to whatever this may be. It may be an idea, or it may be an inspiration, and maybe you haven't acted upon it. But this is talking about slowly but surely something is opening up. You do have here the butterflies here, and of course that's new energy, new cycle. So there may be a new cycle approaching here for you. Okay, this may be either you or this may be connected to someone else. Okay, so this is you thinking about the new cycle. Okay, let's see, balance and balance, spirituality, and practicality. Yeah, balance both. Yeah, there's a sense here. There could also be here love in the air. If you are single and you are kind of wanting to call in that energy, there could be a potential here with someone that you may meet. If you are already in a connection and it's going pretty good, this is like there could be kind of a reignited passion here. Okay. Balance and practicality. Let's see what's coming through for you, Patricia. Oh, okay. Ship and clouds. Yeah. And whatever it is very near and dear to your heart. There may be something that you may be a little bit confused about. So what's unfolding for you is you actually, how this is coming across is you actually listening to your heart and not being, again, there's that balance, the yin yang energy. You have heart, and then you have the clouds in the ship. The clouds is a sense of uncertainty or confusion. You may be on the fence about something, or you may be looking at the pros and cons or something. You may be weighing your options, but your heart is going to lead the way. Now, I'm not saying that only your heart. Yes, it's super important for for you to use your common sense, your logic, and your rationale. But it's also important for you to start moving or putting something into motion. Okay, because it feels like the more you think about something, the more you're kind of like, should I leave, or should I move in another direction, or should I leave something behind, should I move past whatever it is? The more it's like confusing for you. It may be in the love sector also. Doesn't have to be, but it could be. It doesn't have to be romantic love. It could be non-romantic love, but heart here is coming through. So it's as if your heart's desire is going to bring some sense of satisfaction in an area of your life that has been a little bit uncertain, that you've been a little bit confused about, that maybe there's been a delay, or maybe that you left behind. But there's a clarity here that's unfolding for you. Because you do have here new beginning also. See, and how this is feeling here is that what's keeping you, or what's creating this like stagnation here, is the sense of like being out of balance, having your yin energy and your yang energy out of balance. That's causing some type of ricocheted energy here, some type of like something's unstable there. You see what I'm saying? Because this person is looking at what they love, what they feel in their heart is important. But what's in between this person, which could be representing you, and the fact that in the back of your mind you're like, okay, I want a new beginning, is that there may be at times either you get caught up in your mind, or you're getting caught up with old or past emotions here, or past memories, and it's not allowing you to get to reach your heart's desires here. Okay, so drop a rose in the comment section if that's making sense. But let's see. Let's get with but yeah, that's how this is coming through. The child and the gentleman along, and a gentleman could be another person, but it could also be you. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what this is coming through. And you have here, yeah, career. Could also be in the area of career. Career. It says meeting a noble person. Again, there may be someone here that when you least expect it, if you are single, that you may be meeting. If you are single and you're not looking, this could come unexpectedly. This could come from an idea of like, I don't think something, I don't think that my love life is going to move. And then all of a sudden, ta-da, it does. If you are in a connection here, it feels like something may feel like it's fading out. And there's this focus, this potential unfolding of you kind of channeling your energy into something else. And that being here, something may be career or finance related. It says meeting a noble person, waiting patiently, a raise in salary or promotion. And that may be the case. Maybe you are wanting to move up and climb up the ladder of success. But there's something here that is a little bit either uncertain for you, or you feel a little bit kind of on the fence. Should I stay in the current job or current track, or should I move in another direction? That could also be there. But this ship is about relocation also. It's about things overseas. It's also about exploring. You're trying to gain a deeper awareness or understanding about what this confusion may be about here. Let's see what else is coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding. And you have here, yeah, moving up. Well, what's potentially unfolding for you is however you may be feeling or thinking about right now, or even if you're kind of unsure about something. And remember that I said learning here. I said learning. You're getting that again here with ascending, learning and expansion. Something is, with time, something is going to come. It's going to be a lot clearer as time moves on. This could also be asking you to take a step back and to look at whatever this area of your life may be, or whatever situation this may be about. Take a step back so that you can see the whole entire picture. Because hot air balloon is being able to see things from a different view, from an aerial view. So maybe there's something that you're like, sometimes when we're in a situation, and we get consumed by our emotions and memories. We get stuck in that circle or in that box. But when we take a step back, we're able to see something in a different way. That's how this is coming through. Now, if this is talking about your career life, you may be, like I said before, maybe on the fence. Should I stay or should I go? Should I go somewhere else, or should I move in another direction? But there is this kind of like, should I take that job offer that's farther away? Should I move and relocate? Whether it's your residence or whether it's your job or your company or something. Very, very interesting. Let's keep going. Now, here with ascending, it says learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for a union. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if you're single. Like there may be a potential unfolding here with someone that you least expect. You may, and like I said, you're entering a new phase or new beginning. You have new phase here, and you also have your child, which is symbolism. It symbolizes a new beginning. Yeah, a new beginning is unfolding. You may be a little confused right now, but things are going to clear up. Super important for you to take a step back, though, so you can see something a lot clearer. All right, let's see what else, Patricia, is coming through for you. Okay, we have here July. Something may be either beginning, maybe you're thinking about something for later July, or, okay, Cancer season or Leo season may be important. That's number one. Number two, summertime. It might not be summer, and maybe where you live. I don't know where you live, but June, July, August till mid-September, there could be some shifts going on here, some unfolding here, especially with this new beginning and something that you're going to be very committed to focusing on. Okay, so July, and you have dark woman. Now, if we look at this, let me explain this energy. Dark could be someone who has dark features. It could be any of the following. It could be a person, doesn't have to be a woman. It could be a person with dark hair or dark color eyes or a darker complexion. Okay. But this is talking about dealings or relationship with a person with dark complexion or dark hair or dark eyes, as I said. Woman, it could be it could be a woman, it could be a man, it could be anyone, but it could be someone who has yin energy. What is that? Maybe their sign has water or earth. Water being Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, earth being Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's yin energy signs, okay? But you also have the fire here also with Leo. So take that as it may resonate, okay? This person could also either be you or could be, again, connected to this person that may be coming in. Mountain, major challenge. Major challenge to overcome. When you take the opportunity to step back, especially if you're in this energy right now, the moment you take the opportunity to take a step back in whatever this may be, in whatever area of your life this may be in, it's something is going to make sense. But something is going to make sense because you're going to feel in your heart it makes sense. And it's super important for you to find that yin yang balance so that you're not tipping too much in one direction. So that when something, presents itself, whether it's by you seeing it, feeling it, or experiencing it, you're able to notice it to the point where you're like, aha, okay, This is how I'm going to tackle this situation, circumstance, or event, or maybe even person. Okay. This is how I'm going to be able to tackle this situation. What else may be potentially unfolding here for you? You have bouquet, compliments. It feels like there's something that you're going to be able to celebrate. So there may be here an improvement or progress in whatever this mountain situation may be in the near future, or that may be potentially unfolding. The moment that you're able to balance that energy within inside of you, kind of like remain anchored and rooted. If I were you, I would work on my root chakra, 396 hertz solfeggio frequency. That's going to help you stay anchored and rooted so that then you can balance off all the other chakras. Okay. So compliments, bouquet is maybe even you being proud of yourself. There could be other people here who may be proud of yourself in the near future. Okay, maybe you come to some type of understanding or resolution. This could also be maybe, especially if you're looking at this from a career standpoint, where if you're waiting or you're eagerly anticipating here a promotion, or earning more tangible money here. That could be also as well. Let's see what else is coming through. What may be potentially unfolding here for Patricia? Patricia Alvarez. Let's see what's coming through for you. Hierophant. Hierophant, you are very committed to either learning something. This is the third time in this reading it's come about learning. Got learning here, the child, and if you want to see it, here it is. I wrote learning down there when I meditated on these cards. So there's something that you are learning, figuring out, discovering, exploring, an aha moment. But there's a sense here of you being very committed to something that feels near and dear to your heart, or something that you are going to learn to discover, or that you're amplifying your knowledge base here. And that may be here as you gain more knowledge about whatever this may be, you're going to be able to tackle this uncertainty or this confusion or this indecision. The more that you're going to be able to move away from that energy. And the more that you're going to be in an energy where you're either rewarded for your, for your endeavors. Now remember, the Hierophant is teacher. It's like a priest, right? But it's a priest that in the traditional deck, it's like a person who has a lot of spirituality. But it's someone that's here in the 3D world. And again, you have balanced spirituality and practicality. That balance is super important. 1 foot in the divine, 1 foot in the 3D world, and learning how to balance those two energies. It says, I am ready to love and to learn. And like I said, third time also in this reading, it's come out. There may be a potential here of you either meeting someone, and if you are in a connection already, there could be the strengthening of a connection, or meeting someone brand new. This person may have a child, or maybe you have a child, but there could be something about a child here at play in regards to that person. The person may have either dark hair or dark eyes or dark features. I'm getting something also about a dark birthmark, but it's something that you can see, not like something tiny or something like that. There's something on well, it could also be a tattoo, but it's coming across as like a body birthmark marking. All right, last but not least, Patricia, let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding for you. Last but not least, look at that unexpected shift. Like I said, something is coming that you don't see coming. This reading is preparing you for some type of potential shift that may be coming up. It may be in love, or it may be in career. It may be in love or career, but something it keeps coming up. It says divine guidance, transformation, love, serendipity, intuition, adaptability, new opportunities. A sudden change is coming, encouraging you to follow your true passions. Validation, confirmation, as I said, your heart's desire. While it may disrupt your current path, it sure feels like it is, or it will, because there's going to be a little bit of confusion about whatever this is. It says it will lead you to where you belong, whether that's a loving relationship, your dream career, again, that also came up here, or a new location. I also talked about that relocation here. There you go. Okay. It says embrace the unexpected, trust your instincts, and welcome the opportunities that arise. And it's so funny because what do balloons? They rise, ascending. So very, very beautiful reading here. I'll put this here so you could see it. Patricia, thank you again for your super. I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they've given you some type of clarity. By the way, you have the number 55, and the Hierophant has a lot, is ruled, I should say, the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. Okay, so there may be something happening during Taurus season also here. So super important. May, June, July, or August of 2026. Okay, so just keep that in the back of your mind. That being said, thank you so much, Patricia, and I'll see you next time. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, well, consider subscribing, because I do these 5-minute mini readings often on my channel, and I only do it for my YouTube subscribers. So if you too want to be part of this reading, just make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You turn on your notification bell and all alerts. Sometimes I do very long lists. Other times I do very short lists, like today. Yesterday I did about 16 readings. Today I'm only doing 7. So it all fluctuates. But if you turn on your notification bell and all alerts, it's going to give you the opportunity here to take part in the readings as soon as you get that notification. Okay. That being said, intuitive friends, hello, my current subscribers. Welcome. I'll say hi to all of you in a minute. But let me just put all these away. Welcome, intuitive friends. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Consider taking a look at the membership tiers if you are interested, especially if you get a lot of like readings. That may be a better option for you, especially if you're looking for something a little bit more than just what may be potentially unfolding or what your guides want you to know. Okay. So if you want something more, take a look at that. That being said, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and support. Up next, who's up next? Up next, we have Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz, it's up next. But before we jump into Rose Quartz reading, hopefully all of you had a great weekend. I'm in New York, so it's like getting colder here. It's not that bad though. Hasn't snowed yet, although there could be a potential for snow. I was reading. So who knows? We might get our first snowstorm soon. If it's not, yeah, because I think I read something. All right, intuitive friends. Thank you so much, Patricia, for your super. I hope this made sense, okay? Up next, we have Rose Quartz. After Rose Quartz, we have Sky, QJ5NZ, followed by Rito, and last but not least, Healing Journey. Okay, intuitive friends? So, Rose Quartz, come on down. Your turn. Let me just write here the list. Now, Rose Quartz. Okay, Rose Quartz, come on down. Next, after Rose Quartz, We have, hold on a second. Who do we have? Have Sky, QJ. After Sky, QJ, we have Rito. After Rito, we have Healing Journey. All right, there we go. Oh, you're very welcome, Patricia. Hopefully that resonated for you. If it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate at a later time, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Patricia. Thank you so much for your super. All right, Rose Quartz, if you're here, come on down. Sky Key 444. Listen, subscribe to the channel, remain subscribed, and tomorrow I will be back. Okay, Sky Key. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow in the readings that I'll be doing tomorrow. Okay. All right. So, Rose Quartz, you're not here. All right. How about Sky QJ? Sky QJ. Sky QJ. Come on down. All right, awesome. Hello, Sky QJ. Welcome. Thank you so much for your patience. And we're going to jump right into your reading, Sky. Thank you so much for joining us here. I hope these messages resonate for you. Just a reminder here that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and we'll see how these messages may resonate for you. Now, if they don't resonate now, oh, doing well. Yeah, doing well. Thank you. If they don't resonate now, Sky, they may resonate at a later time. Okay. So let's see. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I feel like I'm losing my voice. I feel like I'm a little hoarse. I'm like my throat doesn't hurt or anything. I just like I feel a little hoarse. Okay. Sky, let's see what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding here for you? Okay, when that happens, I gotta shuffle a little bit more. Let's see. All right. And we have here the answers you need are coming. The answers you need are coming. Full moon and Gemini. Listen carefully, Sky. Are you listening? This is super important, and I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, the last full moon of 2025 is happening December 4th. That's number one. Number two, that full moon is going to be a super moon, which means super big. It's going to seem very expansive. Okay, that's number two. And guess what astrological sign it's going to be in? It's going to be in Gemini. That being said, if you are manifesting something, asking something, praying for something, wishing upon something, wanting some type, maybe thoughts in your mind that you're like, okay, you know, I'm thinking about this, thinking about that. That is a great time for you to really start putting a lot of the power of intention behind whatever it is that you want to see expand, gain momentum. Okay. Full moon energy in it and of itself is always a great time to manifest, right? It's about new beginnings. But the fact that it's going to be a super moon, it's going to increase the potential here as well. And by the way, it's the last one of 2025. So if you are wrapping things up, or if you need some more clarity in something connected to any area of your life or a specific personal issue, that is a great opportunity for you to really put the power of intention behind whatever it is. Because it says here, the answers you need are coming. So you may be able to see, feel, or experience some type of aha, epiphany, be able to understand something. in a different way, see something in a different way, get a sense of clarity or illumination about whatever this may be. So, whatever it is that you are questioning, you may be getting answers. So, that's one of the things. Another thing that's coming through here, if you are expecting or waiting for a confirmation, an email, a letter, a check, money, whatever it is that you're waiting for, okay, it's coming, would be a great idea for you to put a little bit more of intention, the power of intention behind this so it can speed it up. But it could be something here connected to news, an email, a conversation, that you may be getting some type of clarity about. Okay, this could be a phone call, this could be someone talking, a conversation, I don't know. But whatever this is, your throat chakra here is going to be at the forefront. Why? Because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Okay. And so, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury, Mercury influences the areas of communication, the clarity of the mind. It also focuses on travel. So if you've been thinking about traveling, going away somewhere, or relocating somewhere else, or technology, Mercury also influences that. So you could be getting some type of validation confirmation in some way, shape, or form, or some sense of a clarity, whether it's having a conversation, whether it's someone, whether it's you texting someone or gaining more knowledge in something. But communication is here. Now, it could be the best of both worlds. It could be your internal communication with yourself. Be sure that it stays very positive, okay? Shift that energy to very positive. So it could be the inner thoughts and inner conversations you have in your mind, okay, as we go through our day, right? And it could also be the conversation you have with other people as well, okay? All right, let's see. Let's get more clarity here on what else. Also understand here, Sky, that words have consequences. So say what you mean and mean what you say, okay? And just be aware of misunderstandings. So if you have a conversation with someone, or if this is something having to do with work or in your personal life or whatever, if you speak about it, if you talk about it with someone, and by the way, I just saw 10-10 here. I have 10 people watching and 10 people giving thumbs up. It just shifted right now. So I got the 10-10 here, Mark, for you. This could be a misunderstanding that could also occur. So be very aware and clear about things, especially if you have a conversation with someone or something is agreed upon, follow up with a text, with an email or some sorts, okay? That lessens the opportunity for a misunderstanding, okay? Especially if you're signing anything, contracts, answering any questions, take your time. If you don't know the answer, go find out and then talk about it. Okay. So there's a sense of like being very clear about what you say, about what you read, about what you sign, and about the interactions of communication that you have with other people. You have here the Four Swords, a time that potentially here in the near future, yeah, there's this resting type of energy that I'm getting here. Okay. Four Swords, you're going to mentally disengage from people, situations, circumstances, drama, arguments, energy, energy vampires, conversations that are not intellectually stimulating, people that are just talking to talk but don't have facts to back up either what they're talking about or what they're sharing about. This Four of Swords is saying you may be at the tipping point of being burnt out. But this Four of Swords is saying that you may take a time out, whether this is a vacation, like I said, Mercury, okay, whether this is just you removing yourself from the hustle and bustle of the chitter chatter, of the gossip, of the whatever this may be about, of the pain, the suffering, the loss of something emotionally, okay, or the arguments. You're stepping back here potentially in the near future, and you're allowing yourself to take a mental break, okay? Now, this says here with the Four of Swords, I take time I need to rediscover my vitality. And sure enough, discovering your vitality may actually be saying here you are, oops, sorry. Now you could see it. There you go. You should be able to see it now. There you go. You should be able to see it now. You may take a mental, physical, energetic, or spiritual break here. Okay. Now, not only do you have break once, but you have taking a break twice, and I'll explain. You also have here the Hermit card in Tarot. The Hermit card in Tarot isn't really doing a lot of anything physical, but it is doing a lot of soul searching. So there may be this energy that may be potentially moving in your direction, that may be unfolding, where you are taking the time to assess and review things. Maybe assess and review the heartache, the pain, the grief, the loss, the discussions, the arguments, the conversations, okay, the stimulating conversations here that may have been had, the exchange here, whether it's email, texts, or whatever that may be. But the Hermit card in Tarot is that soul searching. So it is that introspection. It is that solitude. Is that person who looks back maybe here in 2025 and says, well, what are the lessons that I learned this year? What are the things that are pivotal? What were the pivotal points of 2025? And how did I master those? Like, what did I learn from that so that you could apply them in the near future? Okay. So you don't go to do back, you don't relive or do that, whatever this was again, or allow whatever this is again. Okay. It says, I follow my own path. Okay. And your own path may be very, very clear as time moves on. Okay. As you find the clarity here in regards to that either internal communication or something that you're looking on the outside. Okay. Now, follow your path. Your heart is going to illuminate you. Your yin energy may illuminate you. Also, the Hermit card in Tarot is about taking the time to heal, taking the time to grow, taking the time to grow wiser also. Okay. So there is this sense of reflection. There's a lot of blue. You have blue, blue, blue. 3 cards, you have blue. Okay. All right, Sky, let's see. Last but not least, what else is coming through for you? All right, let's see. Taking chances. 3-3. Interesting. You have blue 3 times. You also have the number 3. You may be seeing sign symbol synchronicities with the number 3. Okay. You may also see multiples of 3. And I'm talking about numerology, okay? So you may see 3s, 6s, or 9s. Or if it's just like random numbers together, you may add them together and you may see that they may fall with like the 3s, right? Or something like that, because I'm getting numbers here being very important. Now, taking chances says balance. It also says caution, which is interesting because I did caution you here about anything that you may want to agree upon or sign. Okay. So keep that, I was going to say, keep that awareness. And sure enough, awareness. Okay. You have here boundaries, health, communication, validation, confirmation. It just mentioned that here about communication. Serenity, talked about that also, especially I said you have 2 cards here that are not in motion. So there's that sense of, pulling away from people or situations. And your health. Okay. So if something's been in the back of your mind, like, man, I should go and do a physical, or I should just do a checkup, then you should. Okay. Super important here also. It says, this is a gentle reminder to stay cautious and alert to prevent any further issues. I'll say it again because I said it before, but why not say it a third time? Be very clear on the conversations that you have with other people and that other people have with you. Be clear on reading anything having to do with texts, emails, documents, contracts, especially things having to do with work related or related. Okay, personally related. Especially if you're like gonna move, make sure you read the lease very carefully. Have that caution. You have a conversation. People are in agreement. Follow it up with an email or a text just to, be on the safe side. As they say, it's better to be safe than sorry. It says prioritize clear communication and maintain healthy boundaries. Remember, I was talking about energy vampires. You're like, nope, I'm not dealing with them. Um, Maintain healthy boundaries to ensure your well-being, and your well-being is all around. Okay, physical, mental, energetic, spiritual, and so and physical well-being also. Okay, so there we have it, Sky. I hope these messages have been insightful. And yeah, drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat to let me know if something resonated with you. If it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate in the near future. I wish you the best of luck and have a good one. Okay, Sky, thank you so much for tuning in. Up next, we have Rito. But before I jump into Rito's reading, I do want to say welcome to those of you who are here on my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me or my client testimonials, take a look down below in the description box. You will see my credentials there as well. Okay. That being said, I'm going to say hi to everyone in a minute, but I just want to make sure I make these announcements. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome. Welcome back. We're back. The session is closed for today, but I will open it again tomorrow. So feel free to join me then. Okay. So don't forget, join me back here tomorrow where I'll be channeling more messages. Now, for those of you who are interested, take a look at my memberships. Tier number 1 is the Oracle of Thanks. Of course, that is going to give you a member shout out. It's going to give you member only posts. And when I'm doing the free live readings, if I have time to squeeze you in, I will squeeze you as the last person, depending on time. Okay, so that I will do. So it doesn't include any readings. But if you are interested in getting more in regards to more readings, then maybe tier number 2 is the one for you. Tier number 2 allows you to get 1 monthly reading, and you have a choice. You can do a dearly departed reading, or you can have the monthly topic reading. Okay, now I don't choose the topic, the members do in tier number 2 and tier number 3. Okay, so you guys pick which one you want, and the votes are going to tell me which one topic I will channel for that month. Okay, and of course I'll get on several times during that month. So if you don't, just like I do here, if you don't catch me at one time, you can catch me at another time. Okay, so yeah, you have that choice in tier number 2, either a dearly departed reading or a topic reading. And those tier 2 readings are 10 minutes. Okay, so you're getting quite some time there. Okay. Now, if you're interested for more, then we have tier number 3. Tier number 3 is you ask and I answer. And that is a 15-minute reading on an open-ended question where I will dive a little deeper. Okay, there are no follow-up questions. It's just that one question, but you get 15-minute worth reading there. Not only do you get a 15-minute reading for tier number 3, but you also get the monthly reading of tier number 2, as well as all the other tiers. Okay, so great value there for those of you who are interested. A little gift that you may want to give yourself here over the holidays. And of course, for those of you who are interested in giving a gift of me channeling messages for someone, I can definitely do that. If you're interested in giving someone a gift this holiday and the gift of enlightenment, okay, then feel free to reach out to me at lexatarot@gmail.com. And I just saw 1111. Have 11 people and 11 thumbs up. Thank you. All right, intuitive friends, thank you so much. All right, let's see who's here. Let's see what's going on. Like I said, up next we have Rito. Oh, yeah, Rose Quartz. I think I just saw your name here. Hello, Alexa. Okay, no worries. No worries. I'll call you again after I finish with Healing Journey. So don't go anywhere. Okay, Rose Quartz. Sky, I hope these messages resonated. Skyro, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Your readings have always been meaningful. Lots of love your way. You're very welcome, my dear. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. Thank you so much. Mary Bell, welcome. Unfortunately, I closed the reading for today, Mary Bell, but no worries. You can stop by tomorrow. Anastasia PT2, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Listen, I've already closed the readings, but join me back here tomorrow. Now, it's super important for those of you who just joined and subscribed, continue to subscribe to the channel. Okay, now the next step that you should do is turn on your notification bell and all notifications that are connected to my channel. Why? Because the moment I get on here, you will find that you will quickly, okay, if you don't come quickly, you may end up not getting a spot. Okay, so that is super important. Okay, so Maribel and Anastasia, thank you so much. Ed, hello, Ed. Welcome. Great to see you. Who else is here? Sky, hello. Patricia, Maribel, Rose Quartz. Hey, Tim. Welcome, Tim. Thank you so much for stopping by. I haven't seen you in a while. All right, now intuitive friends, those of you that are new to the channel, the only free reading that I give on my channel is what may be potentially unfolding or what your guides want you to know. Those are the only two. I don't do personal questions. The personal questions are only through my super chats. Okay, so if you're interested in that, and those are not free. Okay, so it's either through super chats or through my memberships. Okay, so if you're interested in that, feel free to take a look at that. All right, up next, we have Rito. Hello, Tim. How's everything? Okay, so now we have Rito. Rito, if you are here, come on down. Rito Ben Arroy. After Rito, let me write the two people that are after Rito while we wait. After Rito, we have Healing Journey. And after Healing Journey, we have Rose Quartz. Okay, so Rose Quartz, because I called you earlier. No worries. I get it. I understand. Sometimes we got to step away, so that's fine. All right, Rito, if you're here, come on down. If not, Healing Journey, if you're here, come on down. Rito or Healing Journey? Let me know that you're here so that I can start your readings. Intuitive friends, I hope you had a nice Thanksgiving if you celebrate, and if you don't, I hope that you had a great weekend. My voice is getting a little hoarse. Oh, you're very welcome, Tim. Yeah, Tim. Well, for those of you who weren't here, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or something like that. Yeah, your dad came through in the reading. That's all I remember. I don't remember anything else. But yeah, your dad came through a reading. What a powerful one, huh? Yeah, that was very, very beautiful. You know, if you pop up over here, your dad may pop up on over here also. So yeah, so listen, join me tomorrow. Join me tomorrow, Tim, if you can, and hope to see you there. Okay. Okay, so I see that Rito is in here, so we're gonna jump into the next reading, and that is Healing Journey. Okay. And by the way, Tim, I ended up doing like a membership for tier number 2, focusing on dearly departed readings. So if you want to do that also, you could take a look at that. All right. All right. So Healing Journey, welcome. Thank you so much, Healing Journey, for being here. Let's jump into your reading. Healing Journey, just a reminder. By the way, Healing Journey just shared a little while ago. There was a reading that I did for Healing Journey, and what came out in the reading actually just came out. I read that a little while ago. I was like, oh wow. You're like, remember you did that reading? This is exactly, I was like, wow, awesome. But as I always remind all of you, these messages are for entertainment purposes only, but great to see that messages resonate and that, for some of you, eventually they do pan out in that way. All right, Healing Journey, let's take a look here at what's coming through for you. What may be potentially unfolding for you? And let's see what this, of course, this could be in any area. And of course, these messages are for, entertainment purposes only. After Healing Journey, we have Rose Quartz, and then we're done with the live readings. Expect a powerful change. Expect a powerful change. Something that you were not expecting may be coming through slowly but surely. Something that you felt was blocked, okay? Because this is the new moon eclipse. So something that you felt may have been blocked, a situation, a circumstance, an event, a person, an area of your life, whether that's your love life, your career, your spiritual journey. You may have felt like something was blocked for quite some time, but it is starting to open up. Now, this could be something new, or this could be something of a continuation. It all depends. We'll see what else comes through for you. But expect a powerful change. So something is shifting, and it's shifting in a positive way. Okay, so we're looking at this as an upward motion, an ascension, elevation, okay, progression, improvement. Something that may have felt like the Hanged Man in tarot, that there was either a hard pause or that there was something that just stopped. There may be something moving here, okay? This could be talking about a specific area. It's as if a new portal or a new opportunity is opening up for you. There could be new directions. There could be a reversal of how you may have felt about something, and now you feel differently about it. Maybe there's like something that you thought about before and you had that specific mindset before. You may change your mind on something, but it's for the better. It's because you're more aware, you're more experienced, or you're more mature, or you're more clear about where you are headed. And because you are clear on what you want and where you're headed, there's this energy of like, boom, you standing in your power. So anything that approaches you, you're like, this is where I'm at. If you are not where I am at, then you need to keep it moving because I am moving forward. That's that energy that I'm getting here with this expect powerful change. Okay. Now, let's see what else is coming through for you, Healing Journey. This is very, very positive. And by the way, December 4th, we have our last full moon. And that full moon is also coming in as a super moon. And that's going to be in Gemini. So those of you who have Gemini placements or Virgo placements, if you're a Virgo, you may feel it also because Gemini is ruled by, Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and so is Virgo. Virgo is also ruled by Mercury. So you could feel that full moon's impact a lot more. All right, let's see here, healing journey. What else is potentially unfolding here with expect powerful change? Hermit. Well, this is one of them. Number one, the Hermit card. This powerful change is going to require you to take mental, emotional inventory of what you have learned in the past or recent past. Because the Hermit card in Tarot is this energy of introspection. It's the energy of soul searching. It's you being validation, confirmation, because I said this before, but I'm going to say it again, more mature, more experienced. And this time around, wool can't be placed over your eyes. Why? Because you know more. You know better, so you are doing better, right? And the Hermit card in Tarot is the time to heal. And how do you heal? By taking a step back, by taking a moment to take a look at things from the past and recent past. What did I endure? What did I go through? How did I contribute to that lesson that I learned, even if it may have broken my heart, even if I shed some tears? But what did I do? Taking accountability, and also here making sure that you see something very clearly in regards to being wiser. Okay, so there's a sense of wisdom here. All right, so as they say, you fool me once, shame on you. You fool me twice, shame on me. So the Hermit card isn't doing the being fooled twice. Okay, it learned from the first time, and it's taking that lesson and applying it as the Hermit moves towards the future, okay, or wherever it's going. Okay, so the Hermit card says here, I follow my path. Okay, so you have here, I follow my path. Now let's take a look at the card right behind it. Wow, I mean, validation, confirmation. This cannot be more clear. There could be someone or something from the past or recent past spinning right back in your direction. Six of Cups. Okay, Six of Cups is the past memories, nostalgic feelings, melancholic emotions, memories of the past, person from the past, experience from the past, lessons from the past. The Six of Cups is past energy. It's the memories of it. It's the nostalgic part of it. It's also about, like I said before, validation, confirmation. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So the Hermit here saying, I'm taking the time to heal and grow. And as I heal and grow and do my soul searching, I have to and I must look at things from a very honest point of view. This is very practical and very much straightforward. Why? Because Virgo rules the Hermit card in Tarot, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So it's analyzing, it's observing, it's assessing, and it's recording those assessments and that observation and doing something more with it, because now you have the experienced, which is the reason here that the Hermit card in Tarot in the traditional deck has white hair. That is symbolizing wisdom. Now, this may be in a specific area of your life. It doesn't have to be in your love life. It could be in something else. But It could be something else from the past, or someone else, or an area of your life that just still remains open. Okay, here with the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups says, I remember and treasure past happiness. Okay, so again, it's energy of the past. Last but not least, let's take a look. Ooh, okay, look at this. I'm just gonna taking initiative. Okay, taking initiative. It says transformation, which is why the Hermit is here. Okay, you're truly having a change of mind and change of heart, but what benefits you, so that it benefits you. Okay, it's also about growth, because you have here a what looks like a snake. Snakes, in order to grow, they must shed their skin. In order for it's called molt. They molt, the molting, right? They molt their skin, so they shed their skin in order to grow. If they can't, if that doesn't happen, they're going to be stuck in the same skin. So molting is super important. That shedding process is important, and that is saying that here there's probably some type of emotional shedding that you are doing here with the Six of Cups. Okay, there are times that you think about certain things with a sense of nostalgia, but you're also shedding things that no longer serve you. So you're able to look at things from the past with a very clear and honest look, and you can be very straightforward as well, because the Hermit card is ruled by Virgo. Virgo analyzes front, back, center, and reverse. You can't fool a Virgo. They're very, very analytical, okay? But they're also very practical and grounded and sensible. So there's a sense here like, yeah, okay, we may, or this situation may have been happy at once upon a time, but you're more focused on, well, where am I at? Am I even inspired to even look in that direction again? Am I even inspired to look at my past again? Maybe yes, maybe no. Only you know. It says here, make the most of what you have, and it will lead you to new heights. Acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you forward. See, that's why the Hermit card is here. The inspiration of self-reflection, the inspiration of soul searching, of solitude, of introspection, of healing, of growing and becoming wiser. Okay, you're more experienced now. It says here, you know how they say you learn from experience? That's what this is here. It says, acknowledge your blessings and cherish your loved ones. Inspiration will guide you forward, helping you discover your path. And sure enough, it says here, I will follow my path. So there you go. This says here, exciting news and positive developments are on the horizon. Validation confirmation on expect powerful change. Okay, so here you go. That being said, healing journey, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. I hope these messages resonated for you. If they did, please drop a rose in the comment section, as well as here in the chat, so that I know that these messages resonated for you. Now, if they don't resonate now, they may resonate in the near future. That being said, thank you so much, Healing Journey, for stopping by, and I wish you the best, okay? Up next, we have rose quartz, and then, of course, we're going to end this live. But before I jump into rose quartz reading, I do want to say welcome for those of you who are new to the channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching and you would like to be part of the Lexa Tarot community, well, it's easy. Just subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell and all alerts, and you will be alerted to when I'm doing a live 5-minute mini reading. You're also going to be alerted about the content that I have on my channel. All right, so that's going to be multiple things. Now, as soon as you get your your notification that I'm doing a free 5-minute mini reading, You have to hurry up and get on that chat list because it fills up very quickly. There are times I do 20 readings. There are times I do um, 20 readings back to back. So I do 40 readings in one day. Sometimes I do 10, sometimes I do 8. It all depends. So just make sure that you head on to the chat list. For those of you intuitive friends that are here, and of course, current subscribers, welcome. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Don't forget, intuitive friends, take a look at the membership tiers. If you are interested, then please feel free to be part of it. And yes, you can still get your free mini 5-minute mini readings here on my channel, even if you are a member. Okay, so no worries about that. That being said, let's take a look here. Journey, healing journey. You wrote, I've been trying to pray that my ex and I could heal and reconcile. Oh, okay. I'm not begging. I'm staying to myself and working out what I need to fix myself. Okay, that's great. Yes, because there's, with that hermit card there, it is that energy of you working on yourself. It says, yes, I've been keeping to myself and not entertaining negative things. Yeah. And also growing, right? You're growing as well. Okay. Remember that there are lessons that we learn when we are, healing by ourselves, but there are also lessons that need to happen. And those need to happen when we meet other people or when we are in connection. So that's super important. As we don't live in a vacuum, we don't grow in a vacuum. We do need that stimulus, right? That stimuli from the outside. So, yeah, very well done. All right. Wish you the best of luck, healing journey. Up next, we have Rose Quartz, and Rose Quartz is our last and final subscriber here. All right, and Rose Quartz, welcome back. Let's see, Rose Quartz, what's coming through for you. I just saw 12-12. 12-12, 12 people watching, and 12 people gave a thumbs up. Thank you, intuitive friends. All right, Rose Quartz, let's see here. Just a reminder, Rose Quartz, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And let's take a look at what may be potentially unfolding for you here. Remember, this could be in any area of your life. So let's see what's coming through. And you have here, be bold and make the first move. Oh, very assertive energy here. Very assertive. Okay, your move, it's like I'm feeling fire energy with this. Be bold and make the first move. You may be taking an assertive stance in something. There is something here that you're like, I'm going to take matters into my hand, not in a negative way, but in a way of like you wanting to start gaining the momentum. Like you're starting to, push something forward. So that's how this is coming across here. There's this sense here of, again, maybe you're very inspired about something. Maybe you're motivated about something. Maybe it's been in the back of your mind for quite some time. And you're like, should I or shouldn't I? This is saying this is a great opportunity for you to start to move that idea forward, project forward. Okay. Maybe that whatever this may be about. Be bold. There's a sense of confidence that comes with the boldness. So I feel here, not only is it about being bold, but it's also about being confident. And in order for you to be bold and confident towards something that, or an area of your life, then you need to be very clear on what it is that you need to make moves towards, or what it is that your passion, inspiration, motivation, ambition, and drive are in a way igniting that spark within you. It's that divine spark. Very similar here when I'm getting like the flame of the divine spark here. So you are being there's an unfolding here that may potentially here have you in a position where you either make a bold move, not a rash one though. I don't feel like it's just like whatever. No, I feel it's calculated, but it's more, it's being moved by your own passion towards something, by your own feeling of maybe like, yeah, now it's a great time. I really want to make changes. Like that type of change is what I'm feeling. All right, Rose Quartz, let's see what else is coming through for you. Oh, Three of Swords. Okay, Three of Swords came out, and there's another card right behind it. We have the Three of Swords and the Judgment. Epiphany. By the way, you also have the Three of Wands. Okay, let's just take it as it came out. All right, first and foremost, Three of Swords. Okay, you may have experienced, whether this was in 2025 or 2024, or maybe the past couple of weeks, or maybe a long time ago. But you have here the Three of Swords. Okay, the Three of Swords is the pain, the anguish, the memories. Okay, a breakup, separation, divorce, a sense of great disappointment, arguments. Okay, there's a lot of energy here with the Three of Swords. Okay, there's sad feelings, there could be memories, you could be very much feel guarded because of this experience, either with someone or something. Now the Three of Swords here, potential future, says here, I see things exactly as they are. So there's an awareness here that may be unfolding for you, where you realize and you take accountability for what you may have participated in, this disagreement, heartache, or whatever. Not so much that maybe you did something, maybe you didn't, but there's this sense of like an awareness of learning something there. And also taking a look at whatever this may be, whether it's a person or a situation. You know more now. You see things exactly as they are, not how you wish they were or how you want them to be, but you understand something, or you've understood something in the near future about why this may have occurred, and how there could have been here maybe a codependency adding to the situation, circumstance, or event. You do have here the Judgment card in Tarot, and this is about epiphany. Now, the Judgment card is about the re-evaluation of something. You are seeing something from a different point of view. It could be your old self, meaning who you were at that moment in time when this breakup, separation, divorce occurred, or who you were at the time that this disappointment, sadness, and grief struck you at the heart, and that you may still be remembering. So there's a sense here of you becoming aware, okay, having this aha moment, okay, reconsidering here at how you would move towards something in the near future, because you would move here with a sense of maturity, with a sense of I've been there, done that. Okay, and that's this energy. I've been there, done that. And because I've been there, done that, I know exactly how this could potentially unfold if I don't take into consideration applying the lessons that I learned, especially here having to do with your heart chakra. Okay, so that's what this is talking about here for you. So there's this aha moment where you're like, aha, ding, the little bell is ringing in your mind, and you're like, okay, I've been there, done that. How can I move about something in a different way so that I can get a different result? You're off the hamster wheel here with the Judgment card. Okay. You've hopped off the hamster wheel. You're not going round and round and round and round in circles. You're now like, okay, I know exactly what I need to pay attention to. Okay. So here it says, I look back with a sense of compassion with myself. So you're not allowing yourself to talk badly about yourself back when whatever happens here with this Three of Swords energy. You're looking back at yourself, and you're giving yourself the compassion that is needed, and saying to yourself, you know what? I really didn't know that information. or I didn't see it in that way. But now in retrospect, now that that situation, circumstance, event has ended, or I've disconnected from it, now I see the signs that I perhaps missed last time. And so that's what this judgment card is talking about. Okay. This may be lessons that you keep placing yourself in time and time again. So, here with this being 2025 and the year number 9, this is saying that maybe now you've learned a really big lesson and you're not going to go about it in the same way next time around. Okay. That is why it says here you may be making a lot bolder moves, and you're now shifting this energy in a very different way. You have here the 3 of Wands. Just want to remind you here that you have the number 33. You have angel number 33. So you may see angel numbers having the number 3, adding up to 3 once you add the two numbers together. Okay. Or you can see either sixes, nines, or threes. Those are multiples of not of threes. Okay, and when we look at numerology, we only look at one single digit numbers. So you may be seeing some type of that numbers here from your ethereal realm. Okay. What I'm also getting here is because I'm hearing mediumship, which is interesting. There may be times that you may feel like when a loved one is near, or that you may get some type of like sign, symbol, synchronicities here with this judgment card. Okay. So I'm getting that also. You may be an empath. You have a lot of green here. So there's like a lot of heart chakra energy. You may be an empath, or you may be a person who may have mediumistic abilities also. So that is very interesting because that's coming through. You have here the 3 of Wands energy. It says, I have the energy I need to realize my goals. And sure enough, here with the 3 of Wands energy, you are allowing yourself to move in the direction that you are inspired to take or inspired to move towards. The 2 of Wands is the planning. The 3 of Wands is putting the plans in motion, but putting the plans in motion when you are very sure about where it is that you want to move towards. Hence, validation confirmation on the fact that you have be bold and make the first move. You're making moves that are leading you into new paths, or you're exploring new avenues here with the 3 of Wands. Okay. Last but not least, hello, Eileen. Welcome. Unfortunately, I already closed the session for today, but come and join me tomorrow, okay? Hope to see you tomorrow. All right, Rose Quartz, let's see what's coming up for you. What is the potential advice here on what may be potentially unfolding? Your advice is, it's up to you. Now, remember that I said that you may be seeing sign, symbol, synchronicities connected to the number 3 or multiples of 3, meaning you could see 3, you could see 6s, or you could see 9s. And sure enough, you have 21, 12. 21, 12. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 1 plus 2 is also equal to 3. Hello, Shatira. Welcome, my dear. Great. Thank you so much for saying hi, my love. Great to see you. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, my love, okay? Eileen, you too. So, Rose Quartz, you see that here? You have 3, 3 again. Interesting. Not only do you have 3, 3, but you also have validation confirmation again. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. It's up to you. Be bold and make the first move. I have energy to realize my goals. It's you about moving forward. It's you pushing something forward. It says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, trust that you're moving in the right direction. Seeing this number, I told you, I'm telling you, 3 is going to be a very important number. 3, 6, or 9. It says, seeing this number is a sign that everything will work out in your favor. You have 3, 3, and you have 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 1 plus 2 is equal to 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay? How much more sign symbol synchronicities do we need, right? It says, seeing this number is a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams are about to come true. Believe in the process and stay positive. Okay? Rose Quartz, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to continue to subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And intuitive friends, if you know people in your social circle that you feel that these messages may resonate with them, share my YouTube channel link. Also, follow me on my social media platforms, especially on Instagram. I am mostly on Instagram. Okay, so you can take a look at me there. You will also see my posting on Facebook, but Facebook, I have to add you as a friend and all that. So, and because there's like too many, like, I don't know, it's kind of weird on Facebook. I'm mostly on Instagram. Okay, so you can find me there. But that's what I have here for you, Rose Quartz. I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget the number 3 may be super important. You may be seeing 3s, 6s, or 9s. Okay. So validation, confirmation. Intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your loyalty, and your support, for your super chats, your super stickers, your thumbs up, dropping roses in in the comment section. That does show that you are resonating with the messages. There are many different ways that all of you make it possible here for others to know about the channel, by you sharing the channel, all that good stuff. So I just want to say I really, really appreciate you. That being said, take care. Let me read this very quickly before I go. It says, wow. Okay, hold on one second. Rose Quartz, Shatira and Rose Quartz dropped a rose. Thank you so much. It says, wow, they have been. Thanks so much for. Okay, you're welcome. Great. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that this has helped you in any way, shape, or form. Take care, intuitive friends. Don't forget to meet me here tomorrow. If you have friends that you feel that may benefit from this channel, send them my YouTube channel link. Let them know about the 5-minute mini readings as well as the content on my channel. Hope to see you tomorrow. Take care and have a good one.